Yo, what's going on, guys? Andy here, back again with another recap. I passed my Top Step funded somehow, or Top Step eval somehow, and I got these activated today. So we're back again on the Top Step grind. You know what I'm saying? And the goal is to keep these accounts and get them to live somehow. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way. So going to be going for smaller wins and um, not play with fire too much. You know what I mean? Of course. So I took a bunch of trades today on stream. I took like 9 trades, and most of them, they were in like $100 profits. You know, I could have really scalped, but I tried to, I tried to time the top, and that didn't work out. Once here, and then here again, and then here again, and then here. Before I took this trade right here, we stayed below the 21 EMA. We were touching the trend line on the 5 minute, and then we dumped down, and I did catch that trade. You know, so that netted me a $300 win for the day. You know, yeah, going forward, I need to pay more attention, to the levels that I'm like comfortable with and all that, For example, the 200 EMA, like price, you know, came down, touched it perfectly, the 15-minute orb and all of that. And I wasn't paying attention to any of that, I was just so drawn into like, finding a good trade that I didn't pay attention to, all the things that are like that I use, you know what I mean? So I could have gotten a great entry for longs, um, and caught like a bunch of points, in a minute it went up like 100 points, So right here was where you know uh, right here was where it touched the 15-minute open. 15-minute opens here, high is here. It came into that and it touched the 200 EMA. I wish I could add the 200 EMA here, but it was really perfect. And now I'm like hindsight trading, and it sucks. But I did like the patience that I practiced today. I waited. I only played with micros up until the very last trade, or up until the last like 2 trades, and then I went in with a mini. Now, even then, I think I went in with 5 micros here. Yeah, I went in with 5 micros. So it's like not bad. Just need to be a little bit more confident. These accounts are brand new, so I don't want to like get them into drawdown. So that's what I'm like, kind of stressing about, like super anxious. I didn't sleep last night. It was just like the time when I was really close to a payout. And I psyched myself out and all of that, and then, later blew them after getting the payout, thankfully. So, yeah, I'm just psyching myself out too much. There was a long opportunity here as soon as I got out. I didn't play that, which I would have usually done. Get in with a mini, like first time touching the VWAP since like open, So a lot of good opportunities that I just let go of, you know what I mean? So yeah, I need to improve a little, because the weight of like these funded accounts really like weighing on me, It's 5 funded accounts, copy trading them, So yeah, I just like the pressure of like trying to get into the best trades possible, It's like all of that, It's like messing with my head, and I'm not able to like just pull the trigger as fast, like before when I was like in those evals, I pushed up those evals to like $4,000, you know what I mean? So I know I can like trade, but it's just the pressure, when there's something on the line, that's when you're really tested. If you're on like a demo account, if you're on an eval, like, oh yeah, you can just reset it for $50. You can get 5 new for $250. But I paid $750 to activate all this shit, It's on my credit card. I need to pay my credit card off, shit like that. So it's just all of that, But yeah, up $1,500 on the day. So that's $1,500. Take out half. That's $750 payout today. So yeah. Well, I can't take it out, obviously. I need 4 more winning days, but I want to run these accounts to like 4K, and get a like a 10K payout. That's my next goal. So yeah, and I'm gonna do it as slow as possible. I do not want to blow this shit. Even if I didn't do all that, there was a good buy signal too on the on the momentum thing. I could have entered right here with a mini and stopped like here, or here, I think, at 86. It would have been good. I think it was even before. It was like a 60, 70 point stop with 1 micro. Would have netted me a $500 win, just riding it up. So, yeah. Or I could have just held my shorts here. We took out pre-market highs, 2100s, rejected. You could have just held a mini here, So I need to learn how to hold trades better, because this could have been an insane win, an absolutely insane win. So I need to get better at stuff like that. So yeah, all I need is just get in 1 mini and just forget about it, and boom, that's the type of trade I just wanting to get, but that's not how it works. You don't get what you want, or need, you just get what you get. You get what your skill allows you to get. So I need to get better. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this recap, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live, I'm pretty sure, again, and yeah, we'll try to have another go at it, get some clean trades, get 1 clean trade, catch 20, 30 points. That's all we need. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, peace.